Howdy, gang. Sound test, yes, okay. Welcome back to Stellar Blade. In 2 weeks. Did that twice in a row. I think that means I might be, like, getting a little burnout on this game. Not that I don't like it, it's just, like, aggressively okay at this point. Like, I don't know why I waited till it feels like basically the end of the game. Maybe there's one more area to give us fishing, but they did. And now we have, like, fishing grind to do if we want. I don't know that I will. Feels like something I maybe do in, like, New Game Plus, just it's convenient or something if I do that. Christ. Over a memory stick. Hold on. This live chat's unavailable. Does that mean... What, is the stream not going? Should be. I mean, I'm going to assume everything's fine. As long as I have the recording, it's no biggie, right? Hold on, I can actually... I'll go to YouTube on my phone and see if the stream's going. Be sure. Okay. I'm live. Oh, I don't know what's up with that. Anyways, I think that this maybe has the same issue that I have with Final Fantasy 16, and that the main combat just hasn't changed very much. Like, yeah, I get new abilities occasionally. Like, I got the, I unlocked the 4 blue ones, and I got the red ones I don't use very much because they're just more buttons to push. And I got the tacky mode, the devil trigger, that I also don't use very much because it's just, I'm sure I could use it plenty, but it's hard to justify using it on normal enemies, And, like, mini-bosses don't show up that frequently, so just, like, it's not really affecting my gameplay at all. Just more weapons would be nice, even, like, Darksiders 3, like, with them trying to do the whole Souls-like thing, more gear variety would have been nice, and they did. They went back and they added like an alternate form for each of the elemental weapons, and that was very cool. Added nice variety, and they added the armor sets as well. Like, that was something that game desperately needed. Not desperately, it was alright on its own, but, it made it massively better. I would have liked to experience it that way from the get-go. Anything I can do to, like, refresh this? Crap. Don't open no internet, please. View it in the browser. That probably wouldn't be good. I mean... looks like that fixed it there, at least. I think maybe I'll just have to remember to check occasionally, or I could even... No, you don't want me to do windowed. I'll just have to see how that goes. Dungeon.
Do I have to go through another test?
Yes. There cannot be any exceptions.
Then let's not waste any time.
Oh shit. Hey, hold on, give me a second to heal. I didn't even get to like choose to talk to her, bro. Did I win? I think I won.
Just as I heard. Outsider. This place is deeper and darker than the last. Please, be careful.
Okay, well, I mean, chill. Not really where I wanted to go, man. Can I, like... Perfect. Really nice to have this before engaging the fight. Anim suit. Cybernetic bondage. Bondage. That's hot. Hey, what's going on with her back? Full suit actually, like, covers a surprising amount of skin for something called bondage, you know? Like, I would expect, like, little wrappies around the legs and arms, maybe. But, like, her exospine isn't normally exposed like that. Like, what the heck is that? Then that's a part of the outfit. Promise I'm not staring at the butt. I am now, but, you know, the focus was the back piece. suppose the marker's telling me, like, go back into town.
Come
It
back
probably
to the
is.
tetrapod.
That's why there's 2 of them for this quest. Alright. Beatrice. This is her sister? I found her dead sister. The quest.
Angel! It's been some time. I wanted to ask about my request.
We were lucky enough to find it. However...
Oh, thank goodness! Please give it back to me.
Yes, here.
Ah, my baby. You finally made it back home to me. It's unfortunate the memory was also badly damaged. Don't fret. No matter what you are, I'll always love you. Forever.
Hey,
Why is she being all
Beatrice,
creepy about
right?
it?
are you sure it was an Atiba that did it?
Angel, is that you? I didn't know you were still here. Why are you asking the obvious? Are you doubting me?
Yeah, you
That
do?
trace. It doesn't seem as though an Atiba was responsible.
You weren't there, Angel. You weren't there. I was. My baby was killed by an Atiba. I saw it with my own eyes. I saw it. I'll pay you, just like I promised. But I'd appreciate it if you didn't say such foolish things. Let's get out of here. Somewhere else. Where we won't be interrupted.
There's not a follow-up quest to that. I'm gonna be disappointed. And that was the... Oh, there's something here. Maybe this is the follow-up quest. Record. I want you guys to know it is August.
Oh, hello, Angel. How are you?
What kind of
What happened to you?
refinement work is this? I guess even things like this are considered a resource in Zion.
What? A resource? This is a food source.
I'm not sure I follow you. This isn't just some liquid or paste from a tube. It's a corpse.
A corpse? My goodness. I simply can't believe what I'm hearing. Please call it cuisine.
Cuisine.
Actually, your timing is perfect. Maybe you can help me out while you're here.
Why do I get the feeling this won't be easy?
I promise it's not like that. I need things like this. Fish. Scavengers aren't interested in these things at all.
Oh. I might know of a source.
That's wonderful. Bring me someone you can. I'll reward you handsomely.
I'll consider it.
There we go. Rohan ER, howdy, what's up? I just opened up the stream on my phone so I can see the chat. I don't know why my overlay's bugging out. move down the desk in front of me. Did kind of miss out on what that conversation was. They were just talking about food. You don't understand food. So, sell fish you got to bury. Is that the one? Collected items, track Felix records, go location, search for Kara, 611. I have fish. Should have fish.
Welcome to Berries. Angel, my. Seeing you in the sacred square.
It's a...
To think of all people, I'd be... How did you happen to come across fish?
When I was on patrol, near the oasis.
You must have met a gentleman named Clyde there. It's good to hear that he's still alive. Anyhow, thank you for deciding to help me out.
Barry.
Oh, my.
Don't I have to open up the shop to sell them? And take all the fish I have? Oh, it's only sell.
Well, I must say, I'm very grateful.
What do you think you're... Sorry, I mean, are you actually cooking? For what reason?
Reason? Everything doesn't have to have a reason, you know. You had no reason to help me, but you did it anyway.
Yes, you're right.
Scraps, parts, energy, you name it. Everybody's fighting for scraps. Let's do this later. No, we don't need this now. This is just how things are. We've given up the finer things in life. If all we're living for is bare necessity, how are we any different from the machines? I'm just trying to hold on to the past. That's all.
Well, must be nice. I'm surprised. All this time I thought you were just a freak.
A freak?
I must have some life in me after all, if I manage to surprise an angel.
See you later, Barry. I hope your determination never dies.
A
You got it.
terrible thing to
Take
say
care
to a
of
guy. Like, what the hell? Fish slice. Alright. He's got another mission. It's like a
Sorry,
repeating quest
we're
to bring a
closed for the
fish.
day.
Ah,
I'm in no mood to continue working.
why
Okay.
not? You just talked about
I'll
how
be back.
important it was.
Angel, hold on just a minute.
Huh?
Aren't you curious why I don't want to work? You can
Yes.
And why do I need to know?
ask. You're right. I guess it's not that interesting. But please, could you just allow me to explain myself? I thought talking about it would make me feel better.
Go ahead.
On the night of the full moon, there will be a memorial service in honor of the fallen sentinels. The wine saved for the memorial service, it's all gone.
Do you think it was stolen?
No, I may have just had a sip or two every night. If I don't get more wine in time for the memorial service, the man might actually kill me.
So, are you saying you want to have him killed first?
No. Okay. You know about the Talos Plaza in 807? The old plaza that's flooded. If you could go there and bring me just 3 bottles of wine from the cellar, well, you would save my life, Angel.
A life worth only 3 bottles of wine. I'll look for it on the way back.
Yeesh. It's probably only 1 bottle for the ceremony, the other 2 are for him. Alright, return to the bulletin board. Dead easy. Barker. Like Clyde.
A bulletin board? All right then. Let's take a look.
Oh, the bikini surge, yes. Nice water tank. Now that I retired from the Sentinels, all I have left is my wife's fish tank. Looking at the fish tank lessens the pain of losing my wife. However, this morning, I found one of the porcupine fish dead in the tank. It saddens me that only one porcupine fish remains in the tank. Can we get me a porcupine fish? I'll reward you handsomely. Please note the porcupine fish loves small shrimp. God, didn't I sell a porcupine fish?
Small shrimp from Clyde.
Okay, so I think there's only like one quest left on the big map. It's up in the top left corner, if I remember right. So we will do that, and then we'll go into the big new story zone. That's our plan. Because we did spend the last 2 doing side quests, which is probably part of why I just wasn't so determined to get back. Not that the main story is going to be like that much more of a motivation, like the developers literally apologize for the lack of it. So, no, there's actually a few of these. Crap. They're all in the same area at least. And this I took care of, so I can get rid of that. Alright, I will do this. It can't take that long. I wonder if it's like a particle effect or if the texture is moving somehow. Make it look like that, like the wind's blowing the sand. How do they do that without it like looking like quicksand? I don't know. Magic. I'm ever gonna get parry timing down. Has it been like 20 minutes yet? Yeah, it has. Cool, cool. As I have a thing on my list, right? Because it's been 2 weeks. I thankfully have a new thing to talk about. So I played RoboCop New Rogue City. I acquired for like $5. during a very recent sale, just randomly like $5, so pretty good deal, you know. I wanted to play the game, it was on my to-do list, I just didn't have it. I'm like, oh wow, I gotta play it now. So I think the developer is some either Chinese or Korean studio, and they have made like exclusively like dad movie property games. So like they did a Rambo one somewhat recently that was not good, and they did the Terminator Resistance
This voice
before that, which was good, but like got abandoned or something. I think it was supposed to be a multiplayer focused thing, so like I don't know, that's a sad situation from the sounds of it. And Rogue City is just like a single player focused version of that same gameplay, I guess. So like it's still good, but it got the love that it needed, I suppose. Yeah, who cares? Tons of the damn things. Now, I said these were dad movie properties because these are things that, like, a lot of older people just know. You know, these were, like, cultural touchstone movies that I've never seen Rambo. I have never seen RoboCop. Not even the remake. And I have seen Terminator, but not all of them. I've seen like 3 of them that were like not even like the first 3, just a random 3. I don't think I've ever seen the first movie. Oh, and I watched the TV show when it was a thing, the Sarah Connor Chronicles. I think that was actually like maybe a better format for the Terminator series, just like a villain of the week type thing. A new Terminator shows up every episode, or every couple episodes, based on the premise of what the first movie was, where like only one comes back and hunts you down instead of a whole army of them. Is what the movies turned into later with like Resistance and whatnot. Maybe that was the name of the game. I remember watching one that was like in the post-apocalypse after John Connor grew up and they were like actually just fighting them. Anyways, I'm off topic. Point is, I'd never seen RoboCop, so I didn't necessarily know what to expect outside of what I know from, like, Family Guy references. But, I mean, the basic premise seems simple enough. Good cop died, some company brought him back to life as RoboCop, and now he has to struggle with being a man in a machine. The company views him as corporate property, but like he still has a human brain, so like is he supposed to be human? Is that his strong suit or his weakness? What about his family? Is he allowed to see them, or is it okay? Does he deserve rights? Like, there's a whole lot to it. My understanding is that the first movie is just like, it's about a robot that is also a cop, but then he kind of realizes he's a person, and the second movie is about being a person who happens to be a robot. And, you know, there's just like a duality of the thing he's struggling with the whole time. And gory action, which is cool. Let me read this right quick. Palace, hey, can you hear me? Palace, no. I'm not reading names. No way, that's famous criminal dying like this? You saved me. Oh, this is the shitty rom-com novel. I moved all your broken parts and put them back together, if you can call that saving. It was not easy staying out of danger. How do you feel? Dang, I ripped velvet. What? I'm massaging your actuator right now. I need to short-circuit the sensory mod. Is this porn? It hurts. Take it easy, okay? It hurts. Back then, you'd ask me over and over again, and I was fine. I'm sorry. Even your frowny face is cute by Athena. What the hell did I just read? Right, and then the third movie's bad. That's the consensus that I've gotten. So, like, this game is probably very intentionally set just after RoboCop 2. So they try to pretend 3 does not exist for the sake of the game, and it probably worked out for the best. I think that the fans have said that it's like the RoboCop 3 that they wanted with the story. That said, as someone who did not see the movies, I didn't feel lost at all. Like, I think the basic premise is simple enough that you can just jump in. Maybe you'd feel more attachment to certain characters, and I think the original voice cast of them at least is all there. But, you know, I was not lost at all. I think this is a good place to just jump in. It's no problem. The game does have a decent amount of cutscenes. Like, it does seem like it's trying to maybe replicate how the movies are in some ways, what I assume they were shot like. It's kind of cool. I think there's a sufficient amount of camp, and like the way RoboCop talks is very jarring in an uncanny valley kind of way, which is probably intentional. He does the stupid slow tank walk, which is a little, it takes a little getting used to moving so slow, but you do feel powerful once you get into a fight. And like the game's like a light RPG. There are dialogue options, and there's a little not a skill tree, but a stat tree. You can like invest points in different attributes, and they will give you perks and abilities eventually. So one of them is like psychology, that will point out what empathic replies are, which can have an effect on outcomes for certain characters in the story. But then there's stuff like the shockwave ability, or like a speedy dash move you can use, really useful for dodging. There's like a shield you can get. There's a passive perk that lets you like have bullets deflect off you and ricochet back into the enemies, which is really awesome. Really contributes to you feeling like a tank when you put on the energy shield and you have that going on. You just don't even take cover, you just slowly walk out in the middle, and then like you turn on your slow-mo vision and pop them all. The gameplay is really satisfying once you've gotten all your abilities set up. Some of them I consider essential, and they can be a little hard without them. Especially maybe the third mission, where you have to fight an Ed 209, which is like the big robot police thing that's like, you have 10 seconds to comply. And one of them goes haywire and you have to fight it, and it's really hard to dodge, so you either have to have the shield to tank bullets, or you need to have the dodge to at least avoid the missile attacks. Otherwise, that is a very difficult fight. Geez, there's all kinds of side quests, like side objectives in the mission, the linear level missions. They're a little open-ended. Then in between those, you usually go out into the city and like just walk around and do police work. You issue tickets for like cars parked in weird places. You walk by a store and you see that they've got some problem, help them out. You see a kid, he's like asks you to do the robot dance, maybe you do it for him, he thinks you're cool. Stuff like that. It's nice little pace breaker to like actually do some cop work. Which, this doesn't necessarily apply to video games, but just media in general. Like, it's important that you do see them doing this kind of stuff to, like, sell the idea of RoboCop being a cop and not just a fucking killing machine. Like, remember when I talked about Yu Yu Hakusho, I complained that they cut out all the detective work from the manga. I wasn't aware that he did do detective work in the manga, but all he did in the show was beat ass. Things started off a little slow, but like there weren't really any real detective work going on. Technically, the Dark Tournament was an investigation, but like they weren't investigating nothing. They were just beating ass the whole time. Echo's Lament Freedom Liberation Alliance was going to cross the Great Desert peacefully and build a settlement at the rally point. We cannot trust the Oracle who imprisons us in the cradle, suppresses any voice for any reason, is hatching a mysterious plot in the Tebas. I swear our fallen comrades that we have been holding fast to non-violence. However, we came to a conclusion that we cannot withstand the city anymore. All we can do is flee the city and hope for the best.
Yeah.
But as we fled the city, they struck us from shadow and darkness masked by the sandstorm. They chased after us. In the end, we all scattered apart. I wish this was just a bad dream, a nightmare. I ran like a maniac, holding a container of funds and supplies, and the Evans Oracle and the Royal Guard's monstrosity in my hands. But we are free and united, can't be defeated, comrade, and that's like I can't read this. I see them, I need to call out to them, I need to let them know my location. Here I have drones. I will contact my comrades by delivering these data chips via the drone.
This person.
Wandering around the Great Desert is asking for trouble. A lot of it. There's a reason.
Sounds like he was taken out by the Oracle.
Still, something is strange about this. Who or what could have done this?
Probably a Natiba. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Guess it doesn't really matter either way.
That's true, but in any case, it says the data chips were flown away using drones. I'll search the area.
What? This is the hint? 3 witches for children of my loud voice, 3 pieces of comrades. My huge assets bound. Christ. All are for destruction, everything without Zion. Days 4 I dream. Guards, Brian attack, show great witness desert. Unleash useless satellite remote controller trash area 49. God smiles broken statue. The huge buttocks scratched, must look too closely, they're beyond night. Simple Western walnut code. I mean, there's all kinds of things, but it's talking about the scratched butt of the statue. Is there like a code scratched into the butt? So hard to see. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna look this one up because I'm not seeing like a pattern or hidden code. So, come on, it's Stellar Blade. 3 witches? What is this? At least, like, give me the hint. You don't have to tell me the solution, but... trying to figure out how to solve 3 witches. Road. Oh, yeah, that's the data bank I already have. Yes, find the chest. The solution to opening it is to look at the chain of symbols in the 3rd row data bank. Every 3rd symbol in the chain is a part of the code. Oh. 3 witches. So 3 was the only hint? That's kind of bullshit, don't you think? They could have done more. Okay, so it's, what, Lambda? And Lambda again. Lambda again. Yeah, Lambda, Lambda, Lambda. 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 That was my attempt at the Revenge of the Nerds laugh. You didn't get it, and while we're talking about dad movies, that's one that I've actually seen. Lambda, Lambda, Lambda. All black frat that they happen to join. I'm not sure that joke would go over well today, but it was funny. Shoot down drones to get information. Oh, they're the drones. Right, we're talking about RoboCop, I think it's a shooter, and you got abilities that point out, and the truth of the right, of course, right when I start talking. We, the Freedom Liberation Alliance, have acquired decisive evidence about the Royal Guard's atrocity. They are using every possible means of inspection to imprison people in the cradle, and brand those who resist as traitors and purge them. They hide behind the excuse that we are running out of energy, and imprison those who resist and complain and cough, and eventually it will take over Zion. Should this truth be revealed, the Oracle and Royal Guard's tyranny will end for the strength of the United Citizens.
I expected as much.
No one can hide the truth forever, though my comrades who were after the truth suffered mysterious deaths. We won't stop. The Royal Guards are transporting Natiba blood through the Great Desert. They claim it strictly for research purposes, which have obtained multiple pieces of evidence that are living Natibas under the city of Zion. Cradle blood Natibas, with the truth behind all this, the guards are hunting us down. They call us traitors, and they mean to track us down to the end of the world. Until the truth is out, we will protect the evidence collected with our lives. United people cannot be defeated.
These people risked their lives for this. I'm not sure what they were thinking.
Well, whatever they were thinking, not everything is black and white. It's all open to interpretation.
Well, there's nothing more to investigate.
Hey, if we're heading back, why don't we visit that restaurant again? It's possible we could have missed something.
Restaurant. So I talked about how, like, being slow contributed to the game feel. I think they really nailed game feel. And it's stuff like when you aim, you engage like a scanner and it starts to highlight enemies slowly. It makes it feel like you're on a shitty piece of software for your aiming module, but like it's also cool and useful to highlight the enemies. And like the gun feels very powerful. You like blow limbs off guys when you shoot them. Beans, you need to go out, boy. I'll let you out, Beanie. Your melee attack is like a slow punch. It's like kind of like the power fist in Fallout. You just like, and the guy goes flying. You can knock him into like an explosive barrel or another enemy, and they'll get hurt too. One of the perks you can get is like that'll reload your guns when you land a punch. It usually kills a guy too. Like it's very powerful. It's just you're so slow that it's hard to get that close, but you know, you combine it with the speed dash move and you just it's great. The gun itself also like a little customizable. It takes a while to get there, but maybe after like 4 or 5 missions you'll unlock circuit boards and all these little crates you've been finding and opening throughout the missions that will components you can put in them that are like directional things, so you can get them all facing various directions and you have to try and slot them into the circuit board and they will, you know what a circuit is, right? You took physics. So, you know, it's a path for the electricity to travel. You need openings. The pieces you were slotting in have, like puzzle pieces, they have openings on the ends, and you want them to go to the other good pieces and avoid the bad spaces that'll... The good pieces will be like, this is a slot for gun damage, so you put in a 20% thing that goes in a direction, and you get 20% more gun damage. But if that direction leads into a bad space that has a 10% on it, that will leave 10% debuff to all stats of the gun, not just the gun damage. It'll be like the reload speed, the magazine capacity, the damage, all of it. So you really want to avoid those if possible, and if you don't have the right parts, you can try to fuse them together to get a random thing that might face the direction that you need, or it could be best to avoid slotting in. However, these boards also have like special perks in them that can completely change the feel of your gun if you get all the right pieces out. So it'd be stuff like a single shot mode, but then the bullets also have a chance to explode and scatter into pellets. So, you know, a shotgun basically, or you can get like a full auto one with piercing bullets and pinpoint accuracy and an auto feeder, so you no longer have to reload. Which means that anything that affects reload speed and magazine capacity is no longer relevant. You can like just skip out on those or put lesser value modules into them. So there's like some thought into it. It's a kind of interesting system. I just wish there was a more consistent way to get the modules you need rather than relying on literally randomized bullshit. Like there should be a store or something. I saw the beautiful appearance of... I was right to come here. The boat that fell from orbit, the cursed ark, the angel's egg. They attained enlightenment after casting it all aside. My eyes were opened by their grace. They are walking in the midst of sandstorm. They head to Abyss Levoire What secrets are hidden to the... Over there. Try and read that word and tell me that I can say it and like not get banned. The truth of what? No, I can't say it. It says retarded. That says... I know it doesn't, but I read that and like dyslexia says retarded. There's no like second R. The created out. It's retarded, okay? The voice of truth shall be the light of abominable secrets. I will follow the... Is that like angel? Like, what is it trying to say? The noble one cloaked in black shadow. The devil?
Whoever it was, they must have been pretty easy on the eyes.
It says he went to Abyss Levoire. I'll track him down.
If you also get close to an enemy in RoboCop, you can pick them up and throw them. It contributes to you feeling really powerful, and, yeah, and I just keep reiterating that. I think they absolutely nailed game feel. The gun feels powerful, especially when you customize it to be more so. You feel like a big hulking tank, you knock guys, make them go flying, limbs go everywhere. Like, it's really silly. Like, you're supposed to be a cop, but like you're in Detroit, which is a fucking war zone, so you're serving justice with extreme prejudice. Someone asks you to like help with the bank robber at their store, and you end up trashing the whole place, and you're like, oh, thank you. It's just a arm over here, a leg over here, and this is a big mess. It's not at all how police work is normally done, but you know, thank you. It's kind of silly, but I think that that's maybe like a satire thing that the movies were going for. I can see some of it in like their radio ads you can find, their silly advertisements, kind of like don't care about your human rights, stuff like that. There's like a big Walmart called the Old Mega Store. It's like the only store in town. I see some things like that. I feel like that's maybe what they're going for, but I'm not sure. The design of RoboCop himself, while we're on the topic of like what they're going for, I like him from like the waist up, but I think that like his midsection is just like a little lame, his legs and stuff, but I don't know, I would have done a little more. It's a little too basic. I think the helmet's kind of cool though, and the chest armor's good looking. So another thing about like Detroit being a war zone is
clear as
like
a bell. Do you think the Natiba Kaya mentioned could be lurking in these parts?
What a tedious monster.
Hey, the hell? Yeah, the standard police uniform is like armor, like some retro future-ash dread looking armor. And that's not even like the full SWAT suit either. It's just what they wear when they're out on the streets. Kind of crazy. How long was it? I mean, I feel like it was a lot longer than I was expecting it to be. I literally just finished it today, so yeah, put in almost 20 hours. That's pretty good. I got all the achievements. Some of the stuff is like missable, but I didn't. As long as you're thorough, you shouldn't miss anything really. it was longer than I expected. I feel like, I don't know, those last few hours, it was maybe starting to drag a bit, like it's starting to overstay its welcome. The skill tree was nice, form of progression, and the circuit boards too, but as things went on, there were not that many unique perks in the circuit boards. They were all just getting a little samey, and I also wasn't really getting the parts that I need to be switching it out as much as I'd like, and I unlocked all the abilities, so things weren't being too interesting there anymore. You know, I kind of plateaued in terms of my power, and the game still felt great, but I was like, surely I'm at the end, and it just kept going for like maybe another 4 hours than I expected it to. And that's not even the end of it, I guess. There's the new Unfinished Business standalone expansion, which means that you can buy it like without owning Rogue City. You can play it separately, so I would assume that means there's maybe some additional skill tree stuff or something, but it's supposed to pick up what their story left off. I would assume, based on title Unfinished Business, it has something to do with the Delta City project, which was kind of ignored. The loose end they left loose, and we assumed that they got defunded or something. After all the other bullshit was taken care of, like, you know, projects stopped, but you didn't do it personally. It's kind of out of the picture, I guess. We just forgot about that detail. Enemy variety is pretty good. They introduce new enemies pretty regularly, usually from like different factions, but it's neat how they like don't share between the factions. So like there's the motorcycle gang, and they have motorcycle riders, obviously. You do not just have motorcycle riders appear in every other faction. After that point, you know, those are unique to that gang, and you're only going to see them then, which is nice. And what, there's like 4 factions? I thought that was pretty good. I don't think the story is like a reason that you need to play the game, but I liked it. Again, I feel like it would try to like mimic a lot of what people maybe liked in the movies. Things definitely felt campy and cheesy. It's something to write home about, but as a whole package, it's fun and silly, and I think that they probably really nailed what they were supposed to do. And it's worth more than $5. That's what I paid for it. It's what you could pay for it if you waited for it to go on sale again. But I don't know. I definitely first what it was. I probably would have paid $30, which I think is maybe what the launch price was. I would say I'm like overall extremely satisfied with it. I'd give it like an 8 out of 10. his remaining 2 points are one, just like a little more like RPG elements of system depth, you know, it's like stuff that they keep you from completely plateauing for those last 2 hours would have been nice. Something I forgot to touch on was that your gun, with it being so customizable, is just like significantly better than any other sidearm you could pick up. There are occasionally something with like a use, like a sniper rifle, but it barely show up. You find like a shotgun and it's like garbage, or pistols that are garbage, the assault rifle is not as good as the Auto 9. It's just like if the Auto 9 is the only thing you need, it's all useless. So, you know, gun variety. And obviously the last one would just be like the story being like significantly good. Something to write home about, you know. So I have tacky mode, I should probably use that. Now I'm about to die, you know. Am I doing this right? I feel like I didn't do much with that at all. Man, not that the story was bad. I feel like they tried to do probably exactly what they wanted to do, but like it could have been better. It's not the greatest thing in the world. Yeah, fuck it. The side quests. We've already killed one of these in the story, right? I don't need to prove none.
Adam, is there anything else dangerous
Maybe
around
we
here?
haven't.
From what I'm seeing, just some leftovers. This must be the scary monster Kaio was talking about. Alright,
Double-edged gear.
let's just get what we came for.
All right.
Oh, I see. It's one of those. Yeah, good game. You should play. That's what I'll say.
This person.
Looks like a scavenger to me. Can you ID them?
I'll try. Adam, the memory stick is intact. ID confirmed.
Judging by your reaction, it must be Kara.
How sad.
Well, you must have known there was no way she could have survived. That's just how the world works. Simple as that.
But I picked up a damaged weapon core. It's kind of something I completely forgot about, but remember that little robot we saved back on the other map? He had, like, we could trade in those in, like, Bitcoins for normal weapon cores we could use to actually upgrade our attack damage, so we should be sitting on a lot of those I could probably be doing a lot more damage if I wanted. I do want, I just forgot about it, you know. Oh Lord, make me a bird.
Is that the guard turret gone wild?
Oh, whoa! Facing this turret head on is just asking for trouble. We can use the trash to get into its blind spot.
All right.
I saw the fish. I just can't do it right now. What? Use the trash to get into its blind spot, but I can't go anywhere other than this. How do I go? Alright, I will use the laser on it, I guess. Nope, nope. Aww, he Han shot first. Oof. Oof. I haven't tried to block it. I can try to block it. Blocking a bullet sounds fucking stupid, but I'm pretty sure you can. Fucking stupid, I mean stupid cool, like, you know, it'd be hype if it happened in an action movie, but, you know. Remember Wanted, where you could curve the bullet? That one was actually stupid, there's no way to make that cool. Like, blocking a bullet is hypothetically possible if you're that much of a badass, but it's ridiculous. Curving a bullet makes no fucking sense. I think in the game they handled it as like a bullet time mechanic where you just like steered the bullet midair while things are in slow-mo. Kinda like when you use the command arrow in like Assassin's Creed Origins or Immortals Phoenix Rising, you know. Meow. blind spot just on the side? Can it not rotate? Trying to like use the advice of using the trash. This might work. Ugh. Alright, I mean, he took like hit stun from that. Okay.
Eve, do you think it dropped from this turret?
Data confirmed. I think so. Something feels fishy. But I'll give this to Roxanne and get this over with.
Ow, right, the camera's something you equip. Why the hell I pull my fishing rod? Not the rod I want to pull out. Oy. I feel like there would be a fish somewhere on here, but I do not see it. There was the drone upgrade material. It's not like this wasn't. Like, there was a reason to go to this landmark. There was something. I don't know why I keep tripping on my words. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. Too late. We can't go back. It's all my fault. I messed everything up. No. No. I don't want to die. I might have to blow this barrel up. Ah! Yeah. Okay. Oh. That was like something I was supposed to do. Okay. I thought I was blowing the barrel up because it was in the way, not because I needed to clear the way. I see like yellow paint on that. I can probably grab it. Alright, I have another thing to talk about too. Not a game. I finished a show. Season 2 of Windbreaker. I do not remember entirely what I said about Season 1. Probably something along the lines of the action was pretty good, but the protagonist is a bit like flip-floppy, and I kind of like think he's annoying in a way. I was like, you know, he's super emo and super cool and badass, but then he needs to learn how to like be friends with people, and he learns how to be friends with people, but then he forgets that he has friends, and he just has to relearn the same fucking lesson over and over. Yeah. You know, it's like he's progressing as a person, and then he forgets that he made progress, and it's redundant. And that trend continues for this season, but now he's like a squad captain, so there's more people holding him accountable for this shit, I guess. He gets called out on it occasionally, so I feel bad about it. Yeah, and it just opens up in the middle of a big brawl. I'm not sure how or why it started. Maybe they touched on it at the end of the first season, but whatever. Didn't matter that much for people getting wrecked. That's cool. But then we get to the meat of the season, in part 2. This revolves around a new character they introduced who is, a femboy. It's an all-boys school, right? But they look like a girl. And they wear makeup, they have long hair with like red tips, and they modify their outfit. They kind of wear like a skirt and have like a long flowy jacket instead of a cool military style one like all the boys have. Like they are a feminine boy. But they are not. No, they definitely are. They are a cross-dresser. There's a difference between the two. It's a fine line that like most the modern femboy archetype is also a cross-dresser, but like being a feminine man does not mean that you need to wear a dress. The two just happen to go together because you look good in a dress because you were feminine. But then the character is like, they're not transgender or anything. They aren't trying to like fool anyone, but the character itself is also gay. And all this, not necessarily a problem, alright? Like, you might think it's weird that that's like a personal issue, and they kind of go through like the whole arc of explaining how this is normal and maybe cool. For the first part of it, where they're just helping out some old people who got them into this in the first place. You know, it's just being yourself. If you have an interest in makeup, you can do that, and it's totally cool. It makes you look good, so, like, why would you not wear it, right? And, okay, that all makes sense. That's fine. That's cool. And I'm all about, like, self-expression and being yourself. They even went as far as to explain how, like, high heels were invented as stabilizers for horseback archers. Which I didn't know, but, like, that means that high heels are technically a male footwear. Just some food for thought. Alright, interesting. But then we get to part 2 where the action starts, and this character is also like a pole dancer in an adult club. And they wear like the full two-piece female get-up and like fucking knee-high boots and shit, like... Okay, so they went from being like a stylish student to full-on cross-dresser there. and now they are maybe fooling people, the general public, in this club, posing as a woman and pole dancing. And, yeah, they have to defend the club from Yakuza, which is fine, I guess. Maybe they have a reason, maybe they're homophobes or something. I don't know, it was a weird vibe. They're like... I know you're not supposed to kink shame, but, like, there are some things I feel have, like, some morally wrong implications to them. Obviously, some kinks are, in fact, bad, like, you know, being attracted to children. Cross-dressing's, like, a weird one, or, like, no, not necessarily bad, alright? If you do want to put on a dress when you get pegged, that's fine, I guess. But then, there's the other side, where, you know, we have traps. Like, people who go out to the bar dressed up, hoping to trick some man who is under the influence and doing something he's going to regret later. And, you know, there's the third department of, like, drag queens, where they're just, like, you know, have an interest in fashion and makeup, and they do it for competition. That's totally cool, nothing wrong with that. I don't know, that's my view on it. It's a weird, touchy subject. I don't want to, like, hurt anyone's feelings, but, for the show to make that the focal point, I think was maybe gonna bounce off a lot of people who are less open-minded. And that goes for like woke media in general, you know, like having a transgender character in your video game is like not necessarily bad, like they exist in the world, but it's less than 1% of the population, so like what are the odds that you're actually going to encounter them in every single video game? Like, slim, right? I'd only been stronger if I'd only been braver back then. I'd live every day stewing my regret, and yet I was able to protect you. Heh, survive, you have to. Right, so what was I saying? Right, the chances of encountering such a person are slim to none. Obviously, cross-dressing is a bit more than, you know, going through surgeries and stuff. Like, there's a greater number of the population that does that, at least as a hobby or in private or whatever, but still, I would imagine it's a small number. Like, you're losing mass appeal when you make that the focal point of your show, something that people's most majority probably think is a bit weird and or off-putting. Who is your audience? Is it 1%? Is that what you're trying to sell your AAA game to? Yeah, I can talk about media in general, but I keep thinking of Dragon Age of Veilguard with how people had big complaints about that aspect of the game. This was supposed to be like a big bajillion dollar project, you know, and like your target audience is less than 1% of the world. That's food for thought. I didn't think that anything was particularly bad. They were not too in your face about it, but like weird vibes, weird subject matter. It's not what I was expecting to come from this show. It seemed like it was very much going to lean into toxic masculinity. But then, you know, like homosexuality is kind of a byproduct of toxic masculinity in a lot of cases. Not always, but, you know, like the big buff boys, only other big buff boys are attracted to big buff boys. Most women think that's excessive. as an example. Weird place to have that. I feel it. I saw the true God. I saw is kneeling and is transforming into the true appearance of Angel. They saw me, they saw me, they saw me, they saw me, they said, there shall be another light, is their disciple, Francis, I is a form, I miss you.
This person.
It's hard to imagine someone in their right mind saying that. It's all mumbo-jumbo, but I gotta admit, I respect that determination.
Wait. There's something here.
To read data, there is a traitor. Our mission is impossible. Our hands are bloody. The colony extinction was not the result, but the cause. The final war was twisted from the beginning. I will continue my recording as soon as I find more valid information, all for the sake of humankind.
Doesn't your airborne squad use this recording device?
You're right. Let me check. This is no good. The data's corrupted.
Yeah. And here I thought we'd found something useful. Well, I guess this is it. Let's get going. We still need to report back to Francis.
Okay. May your memories live on. Forever.
Okay. Geez. So, closing thoughts, weird vibe aside, there was still good action and toxic masculinity. I feel like, as I said, the character has annoyingly learned lessons and somehow forgotten them very quickly. So he feels like he hasn't really grown very much over the course of the season. Fights were good, but minimal. They were like big group brawls rather than a series of one-on-one things, which is interesting in a way. You have them in between things, maybe, but like, just two big group battles, I don't think I like that as much. So I would say, like, on the whole, things went a bit downhill. And if they want to keep doing this woke, weird stuff, maybe they're gonna lose even more of their audience. But I mean, I will stick around and see what season 3 has to offer at least.
Welcome, sister. May Mother Sphere bless you.
I did not dislike it.
I wish I did. Here. Felix's memory stick.
No. What happened?
It seems Felix was wandering through the Great Desert, convinced he'd heard the voice of truth. He claimed that Mother Sphere was no god, and that he heard, saw, and felt the truth. I'm not sure if he had lost his mind, or if he was after something. It's a miracle I found his body.
It cannot be. It might have been better if none of this had been revealed. He was mad. The words of a madman cannot be considered blasphemy. But why did Mother Sphere let Felix suffer such torment? And if Felix was indeed mad, then why would I come up in his last moment? Oh, Mother, Master of all knowledge, why have you tasked me with such trials? Please, forgive Felix. Please, forgive me as I pray. Let there be light again. Let there be light again.
Okay. Blaspheme to Felix.
what's an angel doing here?
How are you involved? I know those people never made it back from the Great Desert.
I see. So that's what happened. The truth can never be concealed. Have you not noticed something's wrong with Oracle? People settle for order and feign ignorance.
What do you mean?
Are you sure everything you believe is true, Angel? That is all I can say. But remember, next time, you might end up in our shoes.
It doesn't matter if it's true or not, I believe it. Good luck convincing me otherwise. Fucking sour cream and onion, bro. Damn. Damn. Wing chip. Ugh. Roxanne.
Did you get it? I knew I was right about you.
The body core first.
Well, look at you, miss. It's for the people of Zion. No need to stare daggers at me. Here you go.
Where did you get this from? What did you do? Don't tell me you went after another airborne squad member.
No way. I wouldn't dare try to kill an angel. That's all you're getting out of me. Another important bit of info. There's always a secret to trade. Until next time, then. Remember, I'm always open for business.
Angel.
Hi, Kaya. How's the junkyard doing?
I'm doing all right, thanks to you. It would be nice if only my sister would come back soon.
Yeah, she did, bro.
You're here, Angel. What about my sister?
Kaya. Well, there isn't an easy way to say this, so take this.
Oh, this is a memory stick. That means...
Oh.
Yes. I took out an Atiba called Behemoth, and retrieved it from the area. Please consider her death avenged.
Avenged? Huh? Is that what it is? Actually, I figured this would happen. I knew my sister couldn't have survived like that. I was just hoping for the best. But I guess all I was doing was just denying reality.
Kaya.
It's okay. The important thing is that I have my sister's memories back. Her memory will live on in me, running our establishment together. Thank you, Angel. Please, come back again soon.
Alright, well at least she wasn't that heartbroken. Sky Ace. A white jacket? Oh, like what she wears? Okay, so the reason this is hot is because she clearly has nothing on underneath. This is like what hookers wear when they like try to show up at your house naked and like you just throw on a coat real quick to cover yourself up before you get to the door and then you open it up like, ew, look, you're getting fucked now, boy. Digger armor. Ah. Digger's the guy I gotta go to cash in all his broken weapon cores, so we're gonna do that anyways. Talk to man. Okay. Do that while I'm here. He's down in the Oracle's chamber. Open up! Man.
Many things have changed for the better since you first arrived in Zion. I thank you. Angel, what happened?
I found the Radical, but he was already dead. And the situation there was complicated. I think that the Radical lied to the other citizens about protecting them, but in the end he locked them all up and killed them. He told them that Zion was being manipulated by Orcal.
Is that so? Thank you, anyway. We'll take care of whatever comes next.
Slugs. Is this the... No, it's a shop. Wait, is there a cannon there? Nah. They just don't normally look like that. Wiki mode lasts longer. Wow. Okay. All I have are the skills. Worry about. Are we on time? I know I said I wanted to do the other thing, but okay. We should have time for it. Right now I'm gonna go talk to Digger. See if I can't buff the crap out of myself.
Come back to the...
Camp right up there. Okay, Bigger, he's like up here. Yeah, with the weird smiley face.
Eve, I have a question.
Yes? What is it?
Do you remember the process in which your ego was first formed?
What? Like being born?
Sending and receiving data, saving and processing. As I spent tens and then hundreds and then thousands of seconds in the learning process, eventually I learned that I was just myself.
Is that right? For me, it took 27,404,091 consecutive seconds of learning. That's quite disappointing. From what I've researched so far, there are no significant differences in the process of ego formation between other humans and myself. Not even in people as special as you.
I've never had a conversation like this with any of my comrades before.
You said ego formation is just about having experiences over a long period of time?
That's all.
I'll go back.
Farewell. Digger? What's on your mind?
I was conducting a thought experiment on Zion and its citizens. I wonder, what do they consider themselves to be? What are they thinking about now that they're disconnected from the network? I could somehow ask them these questions. Their answers would be most enlightening.
Well, they're just trying to live another day, I would guess. The same as anybody else.
Wait, so...
If you're so curious, why not just ask them? Nothing's stopping you.
It is not that simple. There are variables to consider.
The weird symbol on the map is like a thinking emoji. Face that he keeps making, yeah. And is he digger because he's like thinker, like he's digging deep? All makes sense now.
Perfect. Eve, I'll finish configuring the device now. Now, I just need your help with one last thing.
What now?
It's a simple task. I need you to enter the network code and activate the communication node. And I will be entering standby mode for the network connection.
Right. If you insist. If anything goes wrong, it's not my fault. Understand?
Your concern is appreciated, but I don't anticipate any serious problems.
Okay. Push the button. Oh, it's puzzle. Pipe dream. Yeah, it's pipe dream.
Going on?
Digger, you okay? That's a relief. Only the network device was destroyed. So, how'd it go?
I am still myself. I was unable to revert to IoT mode. However, nothing has changed. My hypothesis. Unfortunately, I am even more confused about what happened to me.
Well, what were you expecting? Considering the nature of artificial intelligence, trying to find the reason why consciousness forms isn't going to help you decide whether you're human or not.
I think Adam is right. Why don't you try something else? Maybe you could watch the citizens of Zion as they go about their lives. You haven't made much headway on your own.
I suppose you're right. Thank you for your advice. I must prepare for my migration to try something new.
Migration? Death Stranding?
Are you going to take all this to Zion?
No,
Moves to
I
Zion,
am still
of
packing.
course.
I must also calculate the optimal route and construct a most spectacular migration plan.
You're really getting into the spirit.
Doesn't sell anything new though, but character that has all these unique items to not be in the main town
That's
would
all.
be silly.
I'll go back to...
Farewell.
Okay. Not quite as many busts as I was expecting, but you know, it was something. We got extra potion and a little more damage. Take it. And we have the last drone modules. That's good, I guess. I use it that much. Here. What is this? A bulletin board. I do not have all the codex entries I need for that box yet, right? I haven't used these. Surely one of them is the locked chest in the swimmy area, right? These, the prayers. I need these as the passcode. So I do not have what I need. If I found all but one, I could probably, like, brute force it. But it's a lot of combinations when you're missing 3. I could go to Idaho 7, but I do not want to. Alright, now my intention is to continue the story. We will go into the Abyss Levoire and maybe encounter this angel talking about and all the moans. I know their name, but we haven't met them yet.
Come back to the tetrapod at any time for maintenance.
Never activate this. I'm seeing it's active. I was thinking about maybe catching the porcupine fish right quick, but whatever. We can do that after if we still feel we have time, you know. Ugh.
No blade, just like in Abyss Levoire.
Oh, it's in our gun section?
Yep, no drone scanner either.
Lily, are you filling in for Adam?
Yeah, he's busy fixing the tetrapod again.
Ah, alright. I know I'm in safe hands with you, Lily.
God. Hey, hey!
Let's head towards the fan.
Oh shit.
Right corner. Where is it?
On this.
I'll find a way to shut down security. Over here! Hurry!
Fuck! Oh, thank God. Right, no, not thank God. Do I have to do the whole section over? I do. God damn it. What?
That should shut down this area's security.
Oh my dick up.
The saw blades have stopped.
Super Meat Boy. Can I not read this? I can. It's finicky. Androids are raining down on Earth. They keep coming and coming, coming. They're angels of death. They will kill us all. Our plan is the only hope. We must evolve. That is the only answer. Those machines will take over us. We must evolve. Destroy the machines with the power of life. Kill Mother Sphere. All androids. Kill all machines. Long live the Human Liberation Front. For humanity, for life and blood. Androids protect humans, right? Surely they aren't Terminators, and people became Nativas to fight them, right? Right? It's like the opposite of a robot named Fight. No map, no map. I wish there was.
that. Eve, watch out!
Oi, oi, oi! Well, she said something about that one, so this is a side path.
This place, it feels off somehow.
I think you're right. There must be something lurking here.
Working. Huh? Am I like just supposed to survive?
We're safe now.
That was a cosmetic box.
This feels like too much risk, not enough
Third
reward.
plant diving suit. Hey. What the other door? Is it just not unlocked, or was it because I was in combat? Yeah, okay.
Ugh, it's blocked. What now?
There was a control panel for the gate in the control room back at Abyss Levoire. It reminds me of that research lab.
There must be a panel to open the gate. That seemed like it opened a vent, not a gate.
I'll take a vent. The cultivation element is proceeding as expected. You can obtain energy from solar panels, electricity, chemical batteries, and organic and inorganic materials. You can lose 40% of your body and still survive. Would you like to observe the test subjects? Understood. Continuing with the explanation. It is necessary to improve the process of producing test subjects to allow for total control. It is contagious and random. Understood. I understand. Safety is the second priority. The first priority is attack power and defense power. Proceed with gene re-amalgamation. The word.
security is down.
Hey, hey.
Eve, watch out! Eve, get them! This looks like the place we saw earlier, the old research lab.
This one's not covered in
This looks
blood,
more
at
like a
least.
factory than a lab.
Hey. Right, this is stuff put into mass production. Gene reamalgamation. Making people able to attack and defend. Things said.
Let's head to the gate we unlocked.
Which one was that? I didn't even know I was trying to unlock a gate. I just pushed the button. Okay.
Eve, did you see that?
The other side of the gate is crawling with Natiebas.
But this looks like the only way we can get inside.
I'll try to find a way to unlock the gate.
I was literally crawling with them, but really it's only two. Explodey guys aren't that big a deal. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Raphael, I'm sorry, Administrator. Mother Sphere's airborne squads now have our coordinates. The test subjects are still unstable. The final combination is understood. It's nothing. I understand. Victory for Humanity Liberation Front is of utmost priority. It has a cost. Mother Sphere's android army is strong. Humanity Liberation Front must evolve. If we do not evolve, we will be eaten.
right. Back to the gate.
Oh, I hope you have enough ammo. Adam had to miss it.
Is Adam still outside?
Yeah. Repairs are taking forever.
Sure he didn't just go off somewhere or do something suspicious?
I can see the exit on the other side, but...
This won't be easy. Lily, let's go.
That switch should turn off the security. Eve, the temperature is spiking.
Relax, Lily. I can still manage. Looks like I need to shut down the security system to get through.
Oh. I completely missed the pole that was above me. I thought I had to go to that one at the end. That one. Fuck. mashing circle to let go, and it happens to be the air dash button. Hey, so I ended up doing both. Some bullshit. Ugh. Bruh. I understand it, but I don't like it. You think I could just like... Oh. No, I forgot. You can't double jump after an air dash. Oh hey, the thing I didn't read. Come on. Oh.
That was really scary. Let's head to the gate on the other side.
Come on, man. So many like checkpointed at least. Okay, cool. Platforms are not snappy enough. That's the kind of game this wants to be. They gotta make them snappier.
Too late, we're already here.
What? How? Isn't the security system online?
Adam, can you check our proximity to the hypercell?
Give me a sec. The hypercell is just past the research lab. Damn, the entire research wing has collapsed.
Then can't we just swim the rest of the way?
No. The water is electrified with a lethal high-voltage current.
So now what?
We'll have to use whatever we have at our disposal.
Alright.
should be able to get to the research building's entrance with the rope.
But what about Secret Boy? Can't forget about the secretive boys. Entering final sequence. Commencing full combination assembly. Test subjects are weapons. Weapons are test subjects. Test subjects are humans. Humans means humanity. Humanity means victory. We will annihilate Mother Sphere. We will annihilate Mother Sphere for humanity, for life, from machine domination to freedom won with blood. But if the machines look like this, I'll let them dominate me, alright? A minute. I think I need to like rotate and swing this way. Secret voice. I feel like I accidentally went the right way.
Just made your way through it. Way to go, Eve. Look, there's a supply camp.
Nice. Let's take a second to regroup.
What the hell are these things? The heart of the contagion? It's like where they get how they reproduce.
It's just like that one we fought before.
They must have fed on the hypercell energy.
Watch out, Eve!
I fought it before. Don't worry.
ammo! Hold on, dude. Getting the stinger? That's the one that locks on, right? Focus on one target, it's not that useful. Hey. Melted, but some tells me there's a part 2.
Nice. Let's take a look at the hypercell. The hypercell is intact.
I also found a legacy. It's almost like it was planted here for us to see.
I'm getting more and more curious. Let's investigate.
Let's check it out.
Just like last time.
Day 78 after the second dive. 8th record. Legacy account Raven. I have discovered an important record of human history. A war ignited by Mother Sphere broke out, and as previously recorded, humanity was defeated. Earth then became the stage for the Andro-Eidos. Andro-Eidos declared themselves the new human race. This new human race, with Mother Sphere at its heart, made tremendous progress and advanced humanity. And the surviving humans, the real humans, they evacuated to an underground facility. Some, led by Raphael Marx, waited here at this facility for an opportunity to strike back. During this time, the surviving humans evolved in order to gain the strength to face the androids. The result of genetic engineering and rapid evolution. Beings that have lost everything. Everything but brute strength and survival instinct. That's what they've become. Monsters.
So humans became monsters to liberate themselves from robots.
Are the Naytibas.
And the robots refer to themselves as humans because they have artificial intelligence, and they declared themselves the new humans, but they are not actually human at all. They are not a Gestalt program, they're just AI.
They were humans.
And they use confusing terminology to bring plot twists.
So far, they were all humans.
Mother
I
Sphere
can't
knew it.
believe this.
But this production facility was definitely made for Naytibas. If the Naytibas were human, we, the ones fighting against humans, must be...
Andro-Eidos. Are we Andro-Eidos?
Have you seen Eidos 7?
Brought into existence, created by Mother Sphere.
No, we're humans. Humans with complete bodies, perfectly in harmony with machinery and living tissue. Naytibas, on the other hand, are incomplete because they are made only of living tissue. They can't adapt to different environments, and they can't even survive in space.
But
humans can't survive in space.
We were created to solve such imperfections.
What?
Then, Why did Mother Sphere hide this truth from us?
I need to think.
Yes. I don't think we can reach a conclusion about this on our own. I really do think we should talk to Orcal about all this.
Yes, let's do that.
Their whole existence is a lie. The robots won and they were told that they were human. It's not exactly what I expected. I figured that the Natives were human of some sort, but like I didn't think that these people were not all human in some way either. They're all artificial.
You're here. Excellent work.
Hey, Eve. I'll take care of the hypercell.
Orcal.
I see you have something you'd like to ask me. Perhaps you came across the library at Levoire.
We would like to know the truth.
Yes. It is a long, long story. We are certainly human, but this was not the case not too long ago. It is true that those who came before were responsible for the creation of Mother Sphere. The ones now referred to as the last surviving humans. They created us, the Androidos, through Mother Sphere, and for a time we lived in a kind of symbiosis with them.
Then... we're androids. We were created.
Then why did Mother Sphere...
She knew she was an android at least, like an angel.
However, at some point, Mother Sphere made a decision. Humanity's survival depended on a reorganization of the species. And that conflict led to war, and the eventual extinction of the surviving humans.
That can't be.
The few who escaped destruction were scattered to the winds, but some managed to flee and find shelter in the ruins in Levoire. It was originally a facility for the purpose of genetically evolving mankind. After all, lifespans of the surviving humans were very short. That facility was the birthplace of what we have come to call Natibas. The records in the legacy are all true. All this time we have been waging war on our own ancestors. Now, my personal link has extended to a fairly wide area. The next Alpha Natiba cannot be found here on Earth. So, what do you plan to do?
Have a spaceship?
That still doesn't change the fact that Natibas are our enemies.
All right. If we've come this far, we have no choice but to reach the nest through the Master Core. Give me the coordinates of the Alpha Natiba.
As you wish. When you return, I will tell you the rest of the story. Or perhaps it would be better to hear it straight from the Elder's mouth.
Are you not the Elder? Alright, how's the time? Not the right window, that one. Okay. We're at under 3. That was a lot quicker than I thought it would be. Sure, there's new quests that popped up too. Just one. I don't know. I still might call it after this.
So, you are leaving them?
Mm-hmm. I'd like to check that area for more information.
Understood. The next destination is the orbit elevator. I'm picking up Alpha Native
Orbit elevator.
at the very end of it.
At the end of the orbit elevator? You mean in space?
In a space elevator?
Yes, in space. Orbit Elevator 4 was operating fine until recently. But getting there won't be easy. Atibas have been surrounding it for a long time. I guess I'll have to come up with an infiltration plan based on the map data. Eve, make sure you and Lily are both well prepared before leaving.
Is that the point of no return speech? Alright, well. We did story, we got the big revelation, which... I don't know, half of it was expected. Other half somewhat interesting, I guess. Still have a couple side quests to knock out. And I guess we will do that next time. Now though, I guess I can spend some upgrade materials.
Have you seen Adam?
He was right here a minute ago. I'm sure he'll show up soon. While we wait, should we check the main body frame? So, Eve, because you've been gathering a healthy amount of combat data, we can now distribute the body cell's power for greater offensive capabilities. It might add some stress, but we could increase the socket count to equip an additional exospine.
That'll be of great help during combat. Please get to this right away, Lily.
Yep. Oh, hold on. This might sting a little. Just need to separate this. There. Done.
Thank you, Lily.
Okay. That came out of nowhere. Now I can use a second exospine. Let's see. Beta trance. I do use the beta skills a lot more than the alpha ones. So using it has a chance to put me in a trance, which will let me use them more for free. That sounds pretty powerful. And burst skill, those are what I really. If that was healing on any perfect parry, this would be like essential, but it's not. It's only at 20% health, which I feel like I'm gonna get one hit at anyway. Easier dodging. I mean, sure, but I also feel like that's kind of for pussies. It's a difficulty setting, right? It's who it's there for. But I will judge you. Decreases enemy field of view. The hell would I want that for? And more backstabs, I guess, but still it seems so useless. I don't know, I mean, Reflex seems the most useful of the bunch, but otherwise I think that the beta one seems pretty good. Rate it. Oh, right, Slowly who does it here.
How could there be... If it hadn't been for Oracle's... Something...
Daily Sailor. That looks very innocent. And this looks kind of cool too. I mean, slutty plant diving suit. It's got a nice jacket. Got the Leon S. Kennedy. Now where? Leon Sex Kennedy. Oh, hair. I have enough points to unlock something. No, I do not. Can jump anyways, though. Go. Okay, anyways, that's all I want to do today. We'll do more side quests, and I mean, look at how many cans we have left. There's like at least 10, 11, so there's probably one more big explorable area. I don't think we're at the end yet, but it seems like we're approaching it. What's this?
Yeah. Seeing you stand and walk like this, it's good to see. So, just what is it that brings you two here?
I have a request for you. At one point, a small drone came to the bar.
A drone? Oh, do you mean Digger?
The drone heard Enya singing, said it recognized the song, then just left. I've done everything I can, but I can't seem to find that drone.
Eve, I'm sorry to bother you with this. If it has something to do with my lost memories, do you think you can get more details from the drone?
Well, Digger should be in Zion.
How weird to be famous for singing a song and you don't know where it came from.
Thank goodness.
I'll let you know the second I hear anything. In the meantime, you should head back. Best to stay safe.
Thank you.
Thank you, always.
Okay. Let's not take another step and get caught in our cutscene. We are ending this here. Hopefully I don't skip next week. It could happen. But I don't know what's coming, so I guess that's a good thing. And that's all, folks. Bye-bye.